Hello, hi, how you doing? I hope you guys are doing wonderful today. This is Grace, physical therapist, Nigerian physical therapist, the best physical therapist in the world. No, I'm just joking. So this is Grace bringing you lots of value. So I am a physical therapist. I love to create awareness. I love to educate people. I love to give you tips and advice that I believe can help you along your journey as a physical therapy aide or a physical therapist. Welcome to my channel. Thank you again for liking my page, for subscribing, and for following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in today's video, I just wanted to talk about something that I feel would be really helpful for all you young aspiring physical therapists, or for those of you already in profession that don't already know these things. I feel like I need to give you a bit of like my one or two sticks or advice regarding your journey as a physical therapist. So one thing that I always encourage people to do is to know your strengths. So as a physical therapy aide or rehab tech or a physical therapy student or an assistant, I always say to people, try to be confident in what you know. So the road might not always be easy, but just know that you're learning new things, and even as you're learning something new, it could be tricky, it could be challenging. Nobody knows everything, myself included. I don't know everything. We learn every day. As long as you keep your open mind and you love to learn, you're going to go very, very far. So in your journey, make sure that you know your strengths, know what you know, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Know what you know the right things, be open-minded to learn from the people around you and your seniors, but at the same time, try and have that confidence in yourself. This is the number one tip that I give to everybody, whether you're a student, whether you're a rehab tech, or even as a junior therapist. Be confident in your skills. You've gone to school for 2 years for this, or 3 years, or 4 years. So there's definitely what you know is much better, or you know more than maybe the average person, or even if you're a rehab aide or rehab tech, you've been exposed to so much more. So make sure you do the right thing. Be confident in yourself. So as a physical therapy aide or a rehab tech or a student in the 21st century, I always like to encourage people, know your strengths. Know your strengths, and by saying that, I mean to say, know your learning style. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story because I love to tell stories. So for example, when I was in school, I got to my third year, and in my third year was where I realized that something wasn't adding up. I really loved to learn, but my learning style was very, very different. And then some of my friends were like, Grace, you're very, very smart, you're very intelligent, but how come when it comes to the exams, things are a little bit different? I wasn't really sure what was going on there. So I went down and got an assessment, and I found out that I was dyslexic. So I didn't know that I was dyslexic. This led me to do a lot of self-searching, learned a lot about myself and my learning style. So if you're anything like me and you're dyslexic, just know that you're not stupid, but your learning style could be very, very different from everybody's learning style. And this is why I believe that my advice or my tips that I'm sharing could help somebody else, because I didn't know that about myself. I knew that my learning was different. I am more practical learner than just go and get the books and read. So this is why I'm saying to you, try and know or do a research, find out what is my learning style. Some people learn better with hearing, some people learn better with seeing, some people learn better with practical, like myself. So know your learning style so that whether you're a physical therapy assistant or you're an aide or you're a student or you're a physical therapist, you know what works best for you. You know how you learn, you know how to relate, you know when to take time, you know, that would help you. And even as you're going through your journey, your professional journey, by knowing your learning style, you can always talk to your colleagues or your seniors or your mentors and say to them, this is how I learn best. And then they will be able to help and support you in the way that you learn best. So that way you don't feel like this like person out of the water and you feel like you're drowning and you don't know what's going on or what's happening. Everybody learns differently. Doesn't mean you're stupid, just means that your learning style is very different. But know your learning style, know your strengths, so that when you go to your workplace or when you go into that clinical setting, like for those of you that are students going on your clinical placements, you can tell your seniors, you can tell them, please, this is how I learn. You know, if you learn auditory, if you learn more practically, if you learn visually, depending on how you learn, then they can support you. Because if you don't know and if you don't speak up, they're just going to assume what they want to assume. So I want to save you that trouble by encouraging you to know how you learn. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about is making sure that you have a support network. So I really love the fact that in this day and age, 21st century, there's so many tools available to us. There's a lot of like social media platforms. A lot of people are available. We have mentors, we have coaches, all the wonderful people that help us along our journey. Because life is a team sport, right? Life is not about just being by yourself. It's about a team. So one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video, have a good network, a good support network, because there's going to be that day that you don't know something and you don't know how to navigate it, but having a friend that has been through it can actually really help you. Your friend can tell you, oh, I've been through that. Oh, I have a patient that has a back pain. I've done X, Y, and Z. I don't know what else to do. So maybe your friend have experienced somebody like that, and then they can give you some guidance on what else you can try. Having a good network is very, very important, because it's going to help you go to that next step. It's going to help you have that person you can call on for advice, for encouragement when you're feeling a little bit stuck. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is your mindset. Your mind is everything. In this game, your mindset is very, very important. Try as much as possible, keep your mind positive. Have a positive mindset. The Bible says that all things will work together for our good. That's including you and me. Have a positive mindset. Even on those hard days, I know that there are times that you just feel like overwhelmed. You feel like you can't take it anymore. I understand that, and I've had those days. Trust me, I've had those days where I need to shut down. If you need to shut down, have peace and quiet, calculate your thoughts, get your thoughts back. But after all that, try and get your mindset positive, because everything will always work together for your good. And quitters do not win, and losers do not win either. So, and winners don't quit. So quitters don't win, and losers and winners don't quit. That's the right way to say it. See, even me, I make mistakes as well. But remember, your mindset is very, very important. Keep your goal. Keep your eyes on the goal. Keep your eyes, if you want to be a physical therapy aide, keep your eye on that goal. If you want to be a physical therapy assistant, keep your eye on the goal. If you want to be a physical therapist, keep your eye on the goal. Whatever your goal is, you can achieve your dreams. Have the right mindset, have the right people to support you, know your learning style, and you are going to go very far. I just wanted to leave these 2 pieces of my little nuggets for you guys. Thank you again for liking. Thank you again for subscribing. Thank you again for following. I hope that I've brought value to you today. Thank you guys. Share and stay encouraged along your journey. Please feel free, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please do not hesitate. Leave your questions below. If there is any more like topics that you wanted me to share or discuss, of course, by all means, share these topics. Leave the questions below and I will get back to you. Your girl coming to you, Grace, physical therapist. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day, y'all.